What happens when we die? It's one of the greatest mysteries that has fascinated humanity for millennia. While death marks the end of biological life, many wonder what, if anything, lies beyond. Modern science has begun exploring this enigma in new ways, revealing some astonishing insights into what may happen at the moment of death and shortly thereafter. When the heart stops beating and breathing ceases, this is traditionally considered the point of death. However, new research suggests that death is more of a process than an instant. Some brain activity continues for seconds or even minutes after clinical death. This leads scientists to ask whether the mind or consciousness may linger even after the body has begun shutting down. Recent studies using brain scans and electroencephalograms have shown that some patients experience a brief surge of organized brain activity moments after cardiac arrest. In a few cases, people revived after being clinically dead have reported vivid experiences, such as floating above their bodies, moving through a tunnel, or feeling a sense of peace. These accounts, often called near-death experiences, or NDEs, have been reported across cultures and time periods. But are these experiences proof of life after death? Not exactly. Some scientists argue that near-death experiences can be explained by changes in brain chemistry and lack of oxygen. The brain under extreme stress might release endorphins and trigger hallucinatory experiences. Still, the consistency of such accounts has prompted deeper investigation. One well-known study, the AWARE study, Awareness During Resuscitation, led by Dr. Sam Parnia, examined thousands of cardiac arrest patients. A small percentage of those who were successfully resuscitated recalled detailed experiences. Surprisingly, some even accurately described events and conversations that occurred while they were unconscious. These findings challenge our understanding of the line between life and death. Some researchers believe that consciousness may not be solely a product of the brain, suggesting the possibility that it could persist in some form after biological functions stop. While this is still a controversial view, it's gaining traction in fields like quantum biology and consciousness studies. Death also triggers a cascade of biological changes. Cells begin to break down, and enzymes that were once regulated become destructive. However, not all cells die immediately. In fact, some continue functioning for hours, and genetic activity may continue in some tissues. This gradual shutdown has implications for organ donation and resuscitation protocols. Religious and philosophical traditions offer different explanations for what happens after death. Some believe in reincarnation, others in eternal heaven or hell, and some in spiritual liberation. While science cannot confirm these beliefs, it can explore how such ideas shape our experience of dying and grief. Understanding death can also influence how we live. Palliative care specialists now focus not only on prolonging life, but on improving its quality in its final stages. By recognizing death as a natural process, not just a medical event, many patients and families find peace and closure. As technology advances, we may unlock more secrets about what happens when we die. Brain-computer interfaces, improved resuscitation techniques, and AI analysis of patient data are providing new tools for this research. However, even as we uncover more evidence, the question of what lies beyond remains, at least for now, partly a mystery. In the end, perhaps the value in asking what happens when you die is not just in seeking answers, but in appreciating the life we have. Science may one day provide more definitive clues, but until then, this question continues to inspire reflection, wonder, and a deeper appreciation of our own mortality. Thank you for listening. If you found this topic fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-opening content. And as always, like, share, and comment.